Without much fanfare, Jason Hall stepped onto Tennessee's campus 4 years ago. Since then, the senior has worked nonstop, developing every facet of his game. Now, in his first year as a full-time starter, Hall has become not only one of the Volunteers' most consistent performers, but one of the best.
I've always worked as if I was a starter. Even my freshman year, I didn't play a few games. I got limited number of snaps in a bunch of games and only a couple of special team snaps that year, and always worked hard because I knew one day I'd have an opportunity to step in and really shine and try to help the football team in this program.
I think that he figured out what it was going to take to play here. His freshman year he struggled a little bit, and then as the year went on, he realized that he was going to be a big part of our defense, and he got more and more confidence with himself. And after last year, it kind of split in the row with Carlton Neal last year, and this year he's really stepped up his game and he's playing very consistently.
Playing defensive end is not an easy task. Chaos ensues on every snap. To excel at the position, an individual must be sound mentally, physically, and technically. In his time at Tennessee, Jason has mastered all three levels. The result? He's become one of Tennessee's best defensive players.
The thing about Jason, he's very consistent. He does as well technique-wise as anyone I've probably ever coached. And I think that's what makes him, a good player. He might not be as athletic as some of the guys, but he's going to do everything perfect.
He's a technician. He has great fundamentals. He does all the right things. He's a great fundamental guy. He's quiet most of the times, but when he does need to say something, he says it.
I really picked up on a lot of things early on. I paid a lot of attention. Always on mounted practice, I watch other players. I watch how other guys do things and how that works out for them, and how I can incorporate things from their game into my game, and just really paying a lot of attention to detail.
Success in football takes dedication. For 4 years, the Georgia native has dedicated himself to the game, thanks to a strong work ethic that's developed over time.
Just my family and the people that are close to me in my life, my mentors growing up and everything, and also my high school coaches, they really taught me work ethic and the value of that. So I attribute all those things to them.
I think he wants to be the best, like most guys on this team. He wants to be the best, whether it's on this team or the best DN in the country. I think, a guy like Jason Hall hadn't got a lot of attention because we have a lot of other good D linemen, but I think he deserves to be right up there with them.
An individual who dedicates himself to becoming the best can be tough to beat. It's that attribute which has helped Jason Hall to become one of the best players on the Tennessee defense. For the Philip Fulmer Show, I'm Russell Bivin.